Alright, so new patch. Battle Fury? Wait. Small camps experience bounties reduced by 10%. I mean, the small camps are actually irrelevant now, and then they do it more irrelevant. This one is big. But when it comes to the item choices or item changes, maybe it's the time for the Battle Fury to make a comeback into the game. Like they increase the damage of the Battle Fury. Or maybe the Maelstrom is still better. Yeah, Maelstrom is still kind of better because there's no nerf from into the Maelstrom tonight or today. So Battle Fury is maybe still not that great. I don't see that there will be spike of purchase in the Battle Fury. Rune storage duration reduced from 2 minutes to 1.5 minutes. Nothing unusual. Crimson Guard. They reduce the cost of the Crimson Guard. But it's only effective against summoned units and then illusions. Like zoo meta. But the zoo meta itself is not actually buffed. So maybe this is only good against the illusions. Echo Saber, this one is good. This one is really good nerf. I mean, I kind of feel that the Echo Saber has been strong for quite some time now. This one is good. Fey Grenade, this is actually a nerf. No longer applies your attack damage. So that means no more totem and into Fey Grenade burst. Damage per second, they increase it, which is better. But I don't think it will actually compensate for the lack of burst potential from the Fey Grenade. Even if they added the or even if they increase the DPS, there's no more the burst potential. Falcon Blade, another nerf. They with the cost, but only 25 gold. It's not that noticeable for sure. Recipe cost reduced 1.6 to 1.5. Guardian Greaves, I like it. I like it. Why? Because I'm support main. I play support in an offline. For the most part, I will buy the aura that my team needs. Heart of Thoras. They made it cheaper. A cheaper helm. They made it expensive with 25. Heal amplification. They nerfed it. They buffed the Hurricane Pike. Lincoln Sphere, additional 2 stats. Mage Layer, they buffed the attack speed and then debuff duration by 6. 2 seconds. This one is really good. Mjolnir, maybe they realize that there is higher chance of going for Gleipnir over Mjolnir, so maybe that's one of the reasons why they buffed the Mjolnir itself. No longer triggers Lincoln Sphere. That's a bummer. I actually like this item just to pop some Lincolns. I mean, especially if I'm going to play something like Legion Commander, I'll go for Blink, and then Psychic Headband, and then go for Duel. If the enemy has Lincoln Sphere, of course. Music? Music is louder? Wait. It's actually like 5% in YouTube? What about now? Is it better now, Bam? Alright, thanks for letting me know. Satanic, I like it. They reduce the damage. I mean, the basic dispel of the Satanic itself is kind of broken. Like, there's a lot of dispel now into the game, which is making the game or making the kiting potential much less prevalent in the game, especially with the silences, roots. Just pop your Satanic, and then yeah, you're fine. No more. Even with the global silence, I think Nah, it's fine. It's fine that the global silence is dispellable. It will be broken if it's undispellable. Yeah, definitely. It's not going to be rush anymore. Because if you if you go for rush satanic, the damage is lesser now. Or maybe they will reduce the lifesteal percentage as well, the unholy rage. Instead of 200%, maybe reduce it as well. Maybe just a suggestion. Shadow Blade, Silver Edge, they nerfed it. I love this one. Because if you're playing a support and then the enemy has like Shadow Blade and then Silver Edge, they just keep on killing you. That will force you to keep on buying detections as well, and then that will make you poorer as a support. So I like the changes in here. Basher. They buffed the Basher. Swift Blink. They nerfed it too by 5. Not that significant. The Veil of Discord. I thought it was a feature that it will amplify the attack-based spells, like Cleave, but now they remove it. Fucking hell. Vlad's, they reduced it. Jeez, it's just the same. It's just the same, man. Like they reduced the cost of Vlad's and then they increase the cost of Overlord. It's going to be the same. What the fuck, Valve? It seems like they don't really want to buff my hero, or at least my playstyle when it comes to the micromanagement. Wraithband buff by 0.5 armor. Maybe there will be more purchase of Wraithband now. Witchblade plus 2 int only. Nothing unusual. What heroes you look forward to? Personally, I like Batrider, Beastmaster, Lycan, Brewmaster, Darkseer, Enchantress, Chen, Enigma, Venomancer, Nyx Assassin, Tusk. Those are the heroes that I actually look for. Heroes that is really annoying the longer they live in a team fight, that kind of shows into my playstyle as well. Like, if they will not take care of me, I will annoy them. That kind of playstyle. I mean, you saw it as well, right? In our scream last night, that if the enemy will not, if the enemy is going to play against me, they're going to be tilted. I actually like their reactions there. Like, even when someone, even if the guys like the Mars, Dark Willow, I lane them as Abaddon, and then the Storm is getting tilted as well by me. So, yeah. Curtain Eyes is streaming. I guess you're going to go in that stream now, right, Valeska? So yeah, going back to the update in here, they buff the Alchemist by 0.2 strength gain. So that's like 2 strength at level 10. And 2 strength is like 40 HP only. It's not that significant yet. Battle Hunger. Wait, let's go with the axe.
Axe is a cut above.
Battle Hunger. Or maybe the Aghanim Scepter on axe will be relevant now with this buff on the Battle Hunger. I mean, the reduce or the slow is not actually that high, like 12, 13, 14, 15. In a team fight or in the mid game, stuns are better than slows. So shift switching tabs. How do you listen to that? Like in one ear, my stream, and then in another ear is the eyes or crit stream. Did they nerf the Bane? Base damage reduced and then cooldown from the Nightmare. Talents reduced as well. Definitely a nerf. But I don't think it's actually that significant. I don't think so. Because Bane is still strong. I don't think we should say goodbye to Bane. Bane is still relevant. These nerfs that he got, I don't think it's really that high or that big of a deal. I think Bane is still fine. I don't see that the Bane will get what you call this not picked anymore unless the counters of Bane is going to be buffed. Well, crit and all don't talk much. Are you saying that I talk too much? Well, it's kinda. I admit that too, that I talk too much. Can't do this with Gork. He talk a lot. So Gork don't do gameplay update thing like a review. How about Purge? I think Purge is doing it every time. Right? Purge is doing it. Did they actually buff the Brood Mother? Like the base movement speed, spin web, replenish time reduction from 40 to 30, and then the talent as well, like from 15 to wait, what? No, this is a nerf on the talent, right? Because instead of going for 15, it's like 10 seconds now. But yeah, the actual spin web is much better now. But I don't think the Brood Mother is still good. I think they the moment that the what you call this, the bonus movement speed is based on the health of the units, killed the Brood Mother patches ago. I don't think this changes on Brood is gonna make him make her back into the meta. I think as long as where is it? As long as the movement bonus and the spin web is dependent on the see it here, 7.30C movement speed bonus rescaled from 0% at 20% HP to 100% at 100% health to 0 at 1 HP and so on. I actually miss playing Brood Mother. I actually like to make them cry about it. And especially when you have a horde or when you have a lot of spiderlings and then you have an isolated enemy, and then what I'll do is that I'll go for high five first before I kill the guy. And then when I die as well, they're going to pause the game. Like even if I die, I'm sure it's a mission successful for me because I tilted them already. But yeah, Brood Mother is still dead for me until now. Chen, they kind of buff the guy. Base damage, penitence. I don't think it's still good. Hello, Mr. Dez. Is Mars pickable in rank? I haven't tried it yet. Who tried it in rank? But I think the hero Marcy, she's not bannable right now. Because in Reddit they posted that or people are actually asking if someone managed to ban Marcy in a match. But so far not yet. So yeah, Chen still not good. Good buff, but it's still not good enough for me. But it's still good buff. Maybe there will be some good shit will happen, you know. Doom, they reduced the cast range. Nerf sad Doom noises. Drow Ranger. They definitely buffed the Drow Ranger. 5% and then 5 movement speed. It's something. Fisher. They nerfed the guy. So the combo of Earthshaker and then Morphling is going to be less popular now. Scepter no longer grants cleave on the Enchant Totem to ranged heroes. Maybe they. I think I saw a post in Reddit that they removed the word range into morphling, and then range heroes and then morphling only. So yeah, just not sure if I should play rank or wait a few days before the first wave of surprises get sorted out. What do you think? I actually think that whenever there's a new patch, I don't want to play rank because there's a lot of weird shits happening in rank. So yeah, it's either you win a lot and then you will say you like the patch, or you're going to lose a lot, and then you're going to say that the patch is trash. You know, it's any of the two in there. But for most cases, like in my experience, I'm the one that will say, the patch is good because regardless of shit's happening, I'm kind of still looking forward into winning the game. So yeah, Earthshaker nerfed, Morphling Shaker combo nerf as well. Elder Titan, geez, they nerfed my boy with the Astral. I'm kind of disappointed, man. I know that the Elder Titan is the most picked hero in TI, but it's not actually because the Elder Titan itself is really strong. It's just the team is just utilizing it really nice. I mean, in the laning, Elder Titan could be strong or it could be decent, but the team fight potential of Elder Titan, regardless of the items that you have, Elder Titan is always going to be useful because of the Astral Spirit that you can micro the spirit, and then the Stomp that is kind of zoning tool, and then the natural order, and then the Earth Splitter. It's basically a perfect support for team fights. But yeah, look at my profile, man. Like he's one of my most successful heroes all time. So I definitely understand the guy. Ember Spirit. I like this one. No longer reduces the mana cost. I like this too. So you even if you see an Ember Spirit with Aghanim's and then Refresher Orb, it's not going to be that great anymore. At least for me, because they put a cast point into it, so you cannot go for the global active remnant thing. You know. I kind of felt LC being picked a lot and being strong, and it didn't get any nerf, so I have to keep ban it, I guess. LC is not actually that. I could say LC is just decent. But what does the cast point means? Okay. What are the examples that heroes have no cast points? Let's see.
I come to tip the balance.
Cast point. It's basically when you use a spell, the time before, or if let's say you press the spell. Let's see it here, right? So you go for the Earth Split Earth. Once you cast it, the the time that it will be the time that it will consume it before it actually take effect, that's the cast point. So here, cast point and then cast animation. It's actually a completely different thing. That's a backswing in there. But yeah, it's kind of hard for me to explain it. Maybe it should be on Wikipedia or Dotapedia thing. Wait, let's see it here. See it there? This one is actually instant casting.
Why not?
Instant. Like it will take effect immediately if you use a spell. But if you compare it to the Impale or Earth Spike, there's a cast point of like 0.3 something. See it there? But with the Hex, it's instant. So yeah. Time when you can still cancel. Yeah, that's partially true. Because there's a lot of definition of the cast point. I mean, this is the problem of Dota 2 as well. Like if you go for the learn tab, glossary in here, maybe it's here. Glossary. Cast point. No, it's not even here. See it here? Mhm. Yeah, it's not even here. This is the problem of Dota 2. This is one of the reasons why Dota 2 is not really new player friendly, because it lacks the explanation, and you have to learn it by playing the game. And even playing it in hours or in 1,000 hours, you cannot easily say that you're good already. But yeah, it's not here, man. It's not here. Cast point is the time it takes for a spell to be cast before it is released. Animation canceling during the cast point will not release the spell or put it in cooldown. Ah, okay. This is actually good definition. What's your source about this, Mr. Daz? So Muli is correct about the time when you can still cancel it. Wikipedia, that's a reliable source of info. I have 8K hours, and in the game, by the way. I think that's what I mean. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely you. That's definitely on you now. It's not basically on Valve now, because you have like 8K hours. You said, and still don't know it. Unless one has won TI, yeah. You have to win TI before you can call yourself good. So yeah, let's go back. This one, I definitely like this, because the moment that they nerf the Inkswell, Grimstroke is not being picked anymore. Especially in captain's mode or even in pubs, because the 4-second duration for the Inkswell doesn't actually make sense. How can you combo enemy if it's taking so long, like 4 seconds? Like the usual combo of this Grimstroke is something like Sand King, Dragon Knight, anything that has a stun that can get on top of the target, like the Sand King specifically. But with a Sand King, like what's the stun duration of the Sand King? Let's say 2.2 seconds. And then there's a window of 1.8 seconds before the Inkswell will take effect and stun the target. That's why it's really bad when they put it in 4 seconds, but now they put it back to 3 seconds. I think we will get to see more Grimstroke now. This is definitely a huge buff to him. Definitely a good one. You can now chain stun the enemy properly. What about the IO? Just nerf on IO. I think IO is really strong, but when it comes to the pubs, since it's less coordinated and then less skilled, I think IO is not shining in pubs. But in captain's mode, it's definitely really strong. I think I can show you. I can pull up a match in here, like this practice in here. The IO is really broken. If it's being played in a captain's mode, like there's the communication and then coordination, it's so hard for you to burst anyone. Because they know how to relocate, they know which hero to go for or to put in the front. IO is really strong in a competitive environment, like in a captain's mode or in scrims, basically. But in pubs, IO is really bad for some reason, because it's really uncoordinated. IO kind of feels like a sniper. If I can stay background tethered, not getting focused, then it's gonna work. Yeah, truly. But the problem with IO is that, or the difference is that sniper will do the damage, IO will do the sustain. As long as IO is alive, you're not going to kill the target. That's why whenever there's a lane or there's a fight, people always go for IO first, no matter what. It's the same thing for Oracle thing, you know. But the problem or the difference, the difference is pretty obvious now. But they kind of work the same. So let's go with a Keeper of the Light. Solar Bind, magic resistance reduction increase from okay. So they buff the Keeper of the Light. Are we going to see Keeper of the Light mid again? Like core Keeper of the Light because of these changes? Like off lane, mid. I saw it before. Before they nerfed the guy, and now they buff the guy again. Especially the magic resistance reduction. And then, so the combo is that you go for Solar Bind, Ethereal Blade, and then Dagon. Yeah, fuck. I hate this meta, man. Especially if I'm going to play support like really slow and then low catch, something like CM, Enchantress, I'm not going to have a good game with this fucking unicorn guy. I don't like this change. It is a good change for Keeper of the Light, but I don't really like it. I don't like playing against the Keeper of the Light or with Dagon Rush. 7k net worth in 10 minutes. My Archon bracket disagrees. Why? But I think I have to ban Keeper of the Light, or maybe get a hero that can take care of Keeper of the Light. I like Disruptor. You know, I don't really like Keeper of the Light. It's kind of the same playstyle with Tinker. Like if you don't take care of them immediately, they're going to be really annoying. Tinker, Keeper of the Light, what else? Sniper, Arc Warden, they have the same vibe as a hero. They nerfed the Lina. I like it. Lina, cooldown increase, Dragon Slave, and then Fiery Soul. This is actually massive. Even if it's only 1%, it's really massive. Talent reduce. Yeah, it's definitely a nerf on Lina. AM can take care of Keeper of the Light, but AM will not be able to be useful until he got like 3 items. AM is just going to farm. But early on, since Keeper of the Light is really fast and then really quick when it comes to farming, he will be able to create chaos before the AM can deal or can participate in a team fight. So yeah, Lina nerf, and then Lion nerf. Yeah, it's fine. It's still the same thing in the level 4 Earth Spike. Lycan now matches the cooldown on the shapeshift. I don't like it. Scepter now causes the this is a big nerf when it comes to Lycan tiny combo, Lycan Monkey King combo. Wait, if you wolf bite a ranged hero, does it mean that it's going to have a fix 150? Let me try that.
Lion, the time has come.
Because sometimes I do the wolf bite to ranged heroes as well. So let's take a look. Let's take a look if it's actually true. Wait, what?
Prepare for battle.
No. It should be in the enemy. It should be in the enemy, so I can select multiple enemies. I'm sorry, I don't know what's the commands in here. So select hero again. Maybe sniper, right? Because the sniper is really high when it comes to the attack range. No, don't attack it. So let's see it here.
Heart of Taras.
Ah! Okay, that's how it works. So basically, Lycan is nerfed now when it comes to the Aghanims. Can you believe that the sniper is actually going full melee? Like this. What the fuck? So they nerfed the Lycan so much. I don't like this change. I don't like it. Because I play Lycan. I play Lycan. Go back in here. This one is really the name of the update. Like the Horn Toss. So there's no more stun on the Horn Toss. So if you got Horn Toss by the enemy, you can pop your BKB so you'll not be skewered. Because it's only slow now. Slow on the movement speed and then attack speed. It's not disable anymore. So you can go for Yules, you can go for BKB, you can go for Manta Style, anything, you know? You can now react on the Horn Toss into skewer play. I like it. And then they even nerf the talents of the skewer, and then they reduce the range itself. So this is a massacre for the Magnus enjoyer right there. However, you can force BKB. True. That's true. That's true. Medusa? Wait, why they nerf the Medusa? Medusa is not even that pick in the current meta. Even in TI, the Medusa is bad. Another nerf for the guy, or for the snake lady. This one is a good nerf as well. Like we're seeing a lot of posts for Monkey King. This is going to be a huge nerf for the Monkey King players out there. I like it because I don't even play Monkey King, so I mean I play Monkey King, but not to the point that I want to play it as boss for. I don't want to be just sitting in the trees. I want to be in your face. So yeah, Morphling. So they definitely nerfed the Morphling and then the Shaker combo at once in one patch. I always play against her in Archon. Medusa is safe pick for low rank as she is tanky. Yeah, true. Now Magnus can fail even more with not using Empower and failing combo. I don't even think that people will still try the Magnus. I mean, for sure they got inspired because of Collapse. But with the nerfs, I don't think it's still good that you are going to try out the Magnus. So Morphling Shaker combo is dead. Lycan plus Lycan Aghanims is dead, I think. So yeah. I mean that's actually the biggest combo in TI. Like the Lycan and then the Morph Shaker. So yeah, and then Tiny. I like the change. It's totally new meta now. Literally taking no damage, Omni-Knight. But Omni-Knight is still shit. As long as the Heavenly Grace is dispellable, I don't think people are going to pick this guy. As long as it is dispellable, no one will pick it. It's not. It's still bad. It's still bad. OD. They buff the hero. But I don't think OD is going to be picked as well. Maybe offlane at max. But OD in mid? OD in mid, it's still underwhelming. Especially the spirits are still popular. Like Void Spirits, Ember Spirit. Nah, Ember's dead. Storm Spirit. Earth Spirit. So OD is still bad for me. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's too early to say OD is still bad. With the current changes, maybe I'm underestimating the hero. Let's see what will happen. Pudge. Wait, why? Okay, they buff the mid hook, the mana cost. The shard ally regen is nerf, but I don't think it's still a good nerf, or it's a bad nerf. I mean, the shard on the Dismember is actually mainly used for saving guys. Saving, right? If someone is being Reaper sighted, you can just dismember, eat the guy, and then save him. If someone is being dual, just eat him. You know, it will be saved. The shard is still good. It's not really about the region. It's about the save potential. Cast range increase. Pugna's been buffed, but I don't think the Pugna itself is in a good spot. Again, the people are, or the meta is still mobile heroes that can burst heroes. So Pugna is still bad for me. Pugna is still weak, really easy to burst. Like with Glimpse, I did the save one time, and you're so proud. You only did it once, and then you're so proud. Well, I mean, it's a matter of perspective. So, congratulations with it, bam. Consider that LS level 3 ult region, 5 HP infested. Yeah, they kind of do the same thing. I'm a simple man. It's good. I mean, it's really a matter of perspective. There are people that is kind of proud of 5-man Echo Slam, but me, I'm proud if I can tilt one guy in the enemy. So yeah. They nerfed the Snapfire, the shard stun duration. I don't think the Snapfire Phosphor is going to be popular now because of this nerf. And then the Spectre as well, the Aghanim's. Where's Cordinos? Cornidos is in the Discord is actually spamming Spectre Aghanim's. So this is going to be huge nerf. Maybe they should remove, or maybe they should nerf the base mana region of the Spectre as well. Maybe to put the Spectre in the trash can. Okay, I think it's fine. Base strength increased by 1, Spirit Breaker, base movement speed increased by 290 to 295. Spirit Breaker has been buffed. The Space Cow. They nerfed the Storm Spirit as well. Base damage reduced, cooldown increased. So the Ember Spirit has been nerfed, the Storm Spirit has been nerfed. What about the Void Spirit? They nerfed the Tidehunter, additional 10 mana cost per Anchor Smash. Mana cost increase only in the early stage. Scepter and Tinker. Bonus range. It's still fun because it still bounces. Tiny. Here we go, Tiny. Tiny's been nerfed. Unit bonus damage now matches the tree grab values. I like it. Actually, that tree throw deals more damage aside from the actual attack. So I like this one. Building damage reduced. So no more racks being destroyed in matter of 2 seconds. This one is nice. Now it's going to be 3 seconds. Talent reduced 30% into 20%. Alright. The simulate cast point increased. So Tiny's still fine, but not that good anymore. Void Spirit nerf as well. Cast point increased by 0.3 on the simulate. Shard bonus damage, they reduce it. Nice. 20 spell amplification nerf from 14 to 12. 25 dissimulate talent stun from 2 seconds to 1.75. So all of the spirits has been nerfed, right? What about the Earth Spirit? Did they nerf the Earth Spirit? No. Only the Ember Storm and then Void Spirit has been nerfed. Warlock. Nah, it's still the same value, just for the early stage. Weaver has been nerfed too. I like it. So the pause for Weaver will be less significant now because of the cast range thing. I mean, this is actually one of the changes why the Weaver support or offlane is getting popular because of the cast range on a scepter. Before it's actually like 400, but yeah, it's back in here. Zeus is actually being buffed. I mean, that's the right move because the hero was not picked in the TI at all. So I think this one is fine. But there's no damage buff on the guy. only stun duration and then movement speed. I don't think that it's actually significant that will make this Zeus pickable. And yeah, I think that's all.